Hey everyone, my name is Taps, and Cardano has been on a tear lately and has reclaimed the number 3 spot by market cap behind Ethereum. In this video, I plan to discuss, does it make sense to sell if you're sitting on substantial Cardano gains, or would it make more sense to sell? This is going to be based around what exactly does the near future hold following the Goguen smart contract launch for Cardano. As always, welcome to the community and feel free to subscribe. I'm a crypto, stock, and real estate investor, but never a financial advisor. All right, so if you've been subbed to my channel for a while, then you've probably seen some of my other videos where I've mentioned Cardano back in actually May, and then I mentioned it in June, and highlight it as a project that is going to perform very, very well this bull run. In fact, Cardano is and has been my number 2 holding right behind Ecomi. Well, if you actually did hop in back in May or June following those videos, well, congrats. You're currently up over 100 to probably 140%. Cardano has really crushed in a short amount of time, going from 9 cents all the way up to $3 and now roughly around $2.90. It's basically been a currency for the most part that hasn't been able to fully implement in many areas yet because the smart contracts have not rolled out yet. But people saw just how strategically Cardano has been building, and it's led by Charles Hoskinson, who is a former co-founder of Ethereum, incredibly intelligent man, not only just in blockchain, but also in business, and has built an incredibly fast-growing company, IOHK, behind Cardano, and who cares about actually affecting countries in the world who most need crypto, hence the Cardano Africa project. So in 12 months of hodling, my entry from 13 cents back in August of last year, 2020, it's jumped up 2,300%. So am I hodling or selling? Both. But here's how I'm breaking it down and why. Originally, I was going to sell about 50% once the week of Goguen happens and hodl the rest while staking through the bear cycle, but I did more research. And I believe ADA won't be hitting its peak around September 12th with the release of Goguen. And instead, that time frame within a couple weeks is going to act almost as a launch pad to keep rallying. So I'll be selling roughly about 20% to take a profit, which is still substantially more than my entry, and hodling and still staking that 80%. Does that mean I have paper hands? No. Do not be afraid to take a profit, guys. You never know what can happen in the world of investing, and that 20% you may be able to leverage elsewhere. But why only 20 instead of the original 50? Here's why. The next step in Cardano's roadmap is Basho, which is the scaling side. Cardano's laid deep foundation while building out an incredibly sound infrastructure, and now they're ready to show the world what Cardano has built and what it can truly do, and it's going to be impactful. But why will people actually care about Cardano smart contracts? Well, Cardano actually is one of the faster cryptocurrencies out there. In fact, it's highlighted in this article of 1 of 6, and there are more than just these ones, but Cardano is substantially faster to transact and cheaper than Ethereum. ETH 2.0 will help ETH's ability to lower gas fees and continue to scale, but that's probably 6 to roughly 9 months out. In the world of crypto, that is a long time, and Cardano has been chomping at the bit to really make moves. One of those moves that we've been seeing and that has had substantial headway is Project Africa, where they're focused on empowering a continent and its people with educating them in blockchain and creating development jobs as well as investors. They're also establishing an amazing foothold, not only in African countries, but in many other countries throughout the world as a universal payment solution and point of sale or POS system. And that's directly through A2Pay, which it's done through a partnership with Kadi. And I've also covered Kadi way back in March, actually. The next piece is almost like it's weird. It keeps popping up in crypto, and this is a validator, but we can see from this Reddit post, and you've probably seen it from Altcoin Daily and a couple other people talking about this recent Cardano FUD, and I'll just read the article to you, but suspicious amount of new Cardano FUD, guess I'm buying more, same sentiment. It seems like a lot of low karma profiles have gone together, starting the rumor that dApps on Cardano can only do one operation per block. That is absolutely not true. It's FUD, and people should be aware of what's happening. each of these posts are full of comments like, yeah, just try the testnet, doesn't work. When you click their profile, it's people who have only been on Reddit for 2 days, but for some reason still dabble on the Cardano testnet. Super fake. Anyway, this was coordinated. It's done very in big scale, so it's expensive, and nobody does that without a reason. They want your coins for cheap, so beware. This is bullish AF. This is what happens when a collection of whales or a community gets together to decide to drop the price to accumulate more right before there's a pop. This has happened over and over in crypto as a whole, as well as many other projects. But the main reason I believe Cardano is going to keep rallying is based on its ecosystem and what it will be doing in the world of NFTs. Just look at what they've done in 3 months. From May, you can see they had roughly probably about 30 or so. We can see NFT, there's 9 different partners. You can see the liquidity side, just a couple partners, right? And then we look at what's happened. This is now. In 3 months, they've scaled this up to roughly about 3 or 4x. And there are several big name projects that have been doing really, really well here, like Charlie, Ergo. But one that really sticks out that's going to do really well is SundaeSwap. SundaeSwap is basically Uniswap for Cardano or ADA. Kind of how like PancakeSwap was for BNB or QuickSwap is for Matic. But why though? Why will SundaeSwap be so effective for Cardano? Because we can see from this recent article just 2 weeks ago, Cardano total staking addresses surpassed 600,000 milestone. Now, how significant is that? Well, when we look at it, according to the data provided by PoolTool, a Cardano data aggregating tool, ADA's total staked value is $42.93 billion, accounting for 71.32%, 71% of the 60.2 billion in supply. So why will ADA be used so heavily, and why will SundaeSwap, basically again the Uniswap of Cardano, be leveraged so much? Because hodlers have been building their bags and staking not just to make gains, but now they'll actually have the ability to easily swap Cardano for other tokens and actually do so very fast and much cheaper than what's used on Uniswap or in other decentralized exchanges. And they'll be able to use it for NFTs. 70% being staked of a crypto that is the number 3 crypto and has been around for years, that's amazing. And what's the largest bucket that we saw built out from that May time? NFTs in gaming. It jumped up from just 9 in May to roughly around 60 to 70. So we'll now be able to see several projects coming out where it no longer requires ETH to mint, but Cardano. So all of us just sitting on tons of Cardano are much more likely to spend some of that for NFTs, especially when, again, it's lightning fast and substantially cheaper than Ethereum, which the gas prices have been on a rampage lately. We've seen just how successful Solana and Matic have been really competing with Ethereum in the NFT space. But the main contender hasn't even stepped in the ring yet. Also, consider the play to earns that will be built around ADA. You're going to give an ironclad hodling community the ability to earn more ADA through gaming? Yes, sign me up. So I wanted to make this video because I imagine several of you are in the same boat as I am, right? Where you're like, okay, well, I have these gains. Should I sell and then buy NFTs, or should I just sell and take the profit? Well, these are the reasons why I'm only taking a small fraction of those gains, because I thought I was going to take a lot more. But based on all these factors, Cardano seems like it has a lot more to run. It could hit $4, $5, $8. Who knows? It's really going to depend on what their next major moves are following the Goguen launch. But with the way that they've carefully and strategically built out, Cardano is one of the safest bets. And that's why I'm going to be hodling most of my bag just to see just how large of a splash they make on the NFT space and how high they can climb. As always, I hope you found my content valuable, and if so, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. The likes and comments appease the algo overlords and help my channel to continue to grow. And if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell for future content. That's it for today. I'm Taps. Thank you for your time, man. Happy trading.